been playing RuneScape so long that it's become an integral part of my life. Exploring Gielinor, completing quests, and slaying bosses has always stuck with me, even in my darkest times, but I've always felt like I was missing something. After all this time, why do I still suck at this game? I'm tired of staring at this bank, not knowing what to do or when to do it. If I'm going to continue to play my beloved childhood game decades after its conception, I need change. I want a challenge, so I'm humbly readying myself to take on the old school RuneScape Ultimate Ironman Challenge. The rules are simple. No banks, no help from other players, nothing is guaranteed. If I die, I lose it all, and I die in real life. I want to be honest about this, even though I've been playing RuneScape for what feels like eternity, I'm still what the general community would consider a casual gamer or a cute noob. I'm probably not going to go about everything in the most efficient way possible. I want to chase my own goals, but if you see me doing something absolutely ridiculous, please just tell me. Okay, here we go. With membership unlocked, the world is our oyster. So the actual first thing I want to do in my brand new adventure is something we can do for free so long as we have no inventory. And that's going to the most dangerous place possible. I'll be collecting big bones from the boneyard in the wilderness to sacrifice to the chaos altar. I want 43 prayer. There's a lot of things trying to kill me in this game, and if I want to keep any of my items for long, I'll need methods of avoiding damage. So the actual, honest-to-God, real first thing I want to do on my ultimate Ironman is go to Barbarian Village and grab this guy's meat. Now cross the wilderness ditch and carefully tread through the wilderness, leery to avoid any PKers and dangerous monsters. After my first test run, I make it out of the graveyard like a bandit with 8 big bones, plus a few regular bones got me to level 10 prayer. Then, courtesy of your local neighborhood PK scouts, I got a free teleport to Lumbridge. Thanks guys, now all my run energy and HP is restored. This is gonna work. I just need to keep moving forward in this pattern. Lumby to meat, to boneyard, to altar, and finally grab my free Lumbridge telly and repeat. Each run I get a little bit better. I ended up finding a relatively safe path and was able to avoid getting PK'd by having my finger on the panic logout button. If I'm being 100% honest though, the wilderness has always scared me. I very rarely venture out here, and I'll tell you why. Before we go any further, I have a confession to make. I'm a fraud. I have a less than honorable past. When I was a kid, me and my friend Tyler tricked our friend Kyler into giving us his info so we could trade him some stuff. Then later on in the middle of the night, we logged into his account, dropped all his stuff, and logged him out in the furthest depths in the wilderness. I like to just think it was the viciousness of youth, but Kyler, if by some chance you ever see this, I'm sorry. That's why I have to do this. I will not sleep until I've atoned for my sins against Kyler. I gotta say, one aspect of this whole no bank thing is just how liberating it is. Normally I would be rushing all over the place, just trying to get a cash stack. The wilderness isn't a place I would ever really go. I was attached to my stuff, and I didn't like to die and lose it all. Who remembers when random events used to kill you? The scariest boss in the entire game was a chicken back then. But anyways, the point is, by the end of this grind, I no longer feared the wilderness. Being such a low level meant I was safe from most PKers, and it's not like I had anything to lose. For the first time in my life, I got to really explore the wilderness stress-free with no restrictions, and I loved it. My progress was slow but certain. Each run I gained some levels. Each run I gained some knowledge. I found so many random items on the ground that I took a mental note of for later. Cycle after cycle, my prayer level increased. First prayer, protect magic unlocked. Some more levels. Second prayer, protect ranged. And apparently I lucked out that Noob Smasher 69 didn't prematurely telling me to Lumbridge. One more bone and done. Level 43. Third and final prayer, protect from melee unlocked. After not getting PK'd even once, besides that first one, it was finished. It took a couple days, but I can finally pray away the pain. With all 3 protection prayers under our belt, there's so many more possibilities for us. Tons of quests no longer pose as much of a threat as they did before. Now the real grind begins. The longer I play, the more it becomes clear. Ironman is a battle of patience, persistence, and discipline. Every task I accomplish, no matter how small, inevitably creeps us toward our goal. Whatever that is, I know we'll see it through. Because it's not about being the best, it's about being the most relentless. And that's what being an ultimate Ironman is all about.